Good morning, babes. It's Carlissa Victoria. I am back with another video. If you guys are new here, hi, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, thanks for coming back. So I've already made my coffee for the morning. I wanted to get on here. It's early. Bricks has already gone for a walk slash a bathroom run. I'm getting back into routine of like what my routine for this second quarter is going to be. I know it's been all over the place. I've been having a lot to do. I want to start out by first saying thank you guys for allowing the channel to reach 1,000 subs. We recently hit the 1,000 subs threshold, and we also have just a few more things to actually accomplish when it comes down to our channel just making it to the monetization level. So this is huge. If you've been following me since the time I had 8 subscribers. I remember I got excited about hitting the double digits of subscribers, and then boom, now here we are over 1K. So that's amazing. So I wanted to say thank you for that. Obviously, we have a lot of growing to do on the channel. We have a lot of things that we want to accomplish. So if you're new here or if you're an existing subscriber, I do want to encourage you to go through the videos and just binge watch anything that you think pertains to you, anything that you just want to watch, maybe to grow on a growth level, on a fashion level, on a business level. There's so many different topics on my channel, considering it all falls underneath one umbrella, which is lifestyle. And then there's a whole bunch of different components underneath it, subcategories of that overall umbrella. So if you want to tap in and you want to know a little bit more about me, then you're going to want to tap into that type of stuff. Okay, but first of all, let's talk about this camera, because I haven't even talked about the camera. And if you're new, like I said, make sure you smash the subscribe button. No pressure. If you don't feel like this is the video for you to be like, let me hit the thumbs up, go check out my other videos. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. There's no shade, baby. But if it is for you, then go ahead and join the family, because we talk about a lot of things, and personal growth and development, and just rising above our circumstances and being the better version of ourselves is definitely a heavily covered topic. And we will be talking about more tactics as to how we can boss up in 2023 and just be the better version of ourselves. But let's talk about this Sony, okay? So y'all know that I have a Canon G7X Mark II. I've had it for a long time. It is still a very quality, good camera, right? Love my G7X, but I have not filmed on it in a while just because it had to get shipped out to have a screw fixed. Then once it came back, I was filming on my Sony. The G7X wasn't charged, and now I don't even know where my G7X is. It's like in one of my purses, so I have to scout through. So the camera that I've been just like right here by has been the Sony. Now granted, I have not read the manual. You guys know I'm more of a person who just turn it on and figure it out. But I do need to read the manual because I want to make sure that I'm not missing out on any of the good components that come with this camera. It is just about the same price point as the Canon G7X, but the difference is with this specific Sony is I can change out the lenses. That's number one. Right now, I know that they have a lens that goes up to about $1,500, close to $2,000. That you could change out on this camera. Now I am using the lens that came with the camera, just simply because I said I want to see how does filming work with the original lens, and if I don't have any problems with it right now, then I could just use this lens. I don't have to buy the $1,500 lens. Like, I don't have to have that. But I did like the fact that I am able to change the lens on this camera. That's something that you can't do on the G7X. Like, it has a zoom feature, but you cannot change the lenses out. So I do like having a camera that has a zoom feature and one that you cannot change the lens, because maybe the G7X will be a vlogging camera for when I go out of town or something like that, and I don't want to keep up with all the components and I want a sleeker pack. I could just literally take the Canon G7X, or I could take this camera and just put the face cover. So I definitely have options. But let me just say, this camera has been coming out real clear, and I see what the gworlls are saying about it being a good camera. Now, granted, the other Sony that a lot of the babes are getting, the ZV-1, I think it is, that camera, to my knowledge, you cannot change out the lens. It's stuck with its lens. It does zoom in and out like the G7X, but you cannot change out the lens. And I thought, obviously, over time, with the quality of my videos and the quality of what it is that I'm trying striving to capture, I wanted that option to be able to change lenses for whatever specific purpose I wanted. So that's why I didn't get the ZV one, even though it was cheaper. I'd rather go with the one that's a little bit more pricey for the simple fact, belly growling, for the simple fact that I have features that I could work with. So I think this was a great 1K gift to myself as a camera. Because you guys know I got the G7X a long time ago and I said, this gonna get us to 1K. It better get us to 1K. And then I started looking at my statistics or my algorithms and I'm like, okay, since I got the camera, my content has improved. Since I got the camera, this has taken place. And I was looking at my own stats on my own self. So then I was like, okay, this is working. So then I said, well, when we hit 1K, we're gonna go ahead and get the Sony for the 1K. And then we hit 1K. I got the Sony like a few subscribers before we hit 1K. And then I said, let's get it. So now the content, expect to have some quality content because it's coming. But I wanted to get on here. I know I gave you guys like a intro little speech of almost 6 minutes straight. Let's get into today. So this is what I'm gonna be doing today. It's Monday. I am coming into Monday very motivated. I'm coming into Monday very rejuvenated. So I woke up early, took Bricks out. Bricks is my dog, if you guys are not familiar with my dog. And took him out. He went to the bathroom. I came back in, put him up, went to go take a shower, got myself dressed, made me some iced coffee in my Nespresso. Now, granted, I do still go through Starbucks, but not as often. The girlies at Starbucks are like, where have you been? And I'm like, I got an espresso machine, sis. And I just so happened to buy my blonde roast Nespresso pods. So it's the same type of coffee that I actually get from Starbucks. I love the blonde roast brand, or the blonde roast type. So I just buy the blonde roast Starbucks pods. So it's almost like there's no need to go to Starbucks because the only way I'm going to Starbucks is I didn't have time to make my coffee or I ran out of something. So yeah. So my Nespresso machine was a great investment as well when I got it like a few months ago, because it's saving me from spending all that money. In fact, I got over 300 something points in Starbucks rewards just sitting. But I've been using my Nespresso machine, so I just leave them there. But yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at as it pertains to that. So like I said, I got dressed. It's still only like 8 something in the morning. Like it's still early. So I need to stop saying so much. What is going on? So what I'm striving to do today is I'm about to set some new goals. One, we're about 10 days, 11 days away from the month of April. And I don't want to go into April not set with what I need to do. So last night I set me some to-do list goals for today, which I'm going to start working through today. And then I am going to be setting my April goals. I believe that goal setting and having goals and being intentional every day and with your life is crucial, because how do you expect to be the best version of yourself if you're not setting goals? How do you expect to be the better version of yourself if you're not genuinely setting the goals and doing the work? So for me, I can't say, oh, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z and not have it written down, not have it in my iPad, not have it in my phone, not have it in my notebook somewhere or multiple places, because the accountability factor comes in for me on my platforms, whether it be my notebooks or whether it be my electronics. Like, yes, you can have accountability partners as humans, but I also feel like another source of accountability partners is your notebook or is your iPad or whatever. You need to have those notes set. You need to establish something that's going to get you where you need to be, and not just, oh, I'm gonna do it. That's not good enough. Something to physically check off, someone to physically check you about it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So to-do list was created last night for today, and then I will be creating the new list for April. So the April to-do list is literally like April is the last month of the first quarter of the year. So there's 12 months in a year. Well, really, this is the last quarter. April is the start of a new, because it's 12 months in a year. A quarter is, 25 of 100. So, so it's almost a thing of, you guys get what I'm saying, like 4 quarters type of thing. this is the first quarter, so April will start the new quarter for me. And I want to make sure that I'm going into the second quarter of the year rejuvenated. I don't have on any makeup or any lashes. My skin is glowing. Somebody told me last night that my skin always be glowing, and I said, isn't that what we set our goal to be? One point, to make sure that our skin is back on point. It's glowing. I'm drinking my water. I'm minding my business. My hair, my everything is growing, and those are the compliments I'm getting. So at this moment, at this specific moment, everything on me is natural. I don't have on my lashes. I'm wearing my real nails. I have my real hair, my real skin, no makeup, and real body, and we are lit. So I will say that I'm excited about that. I love myself in my most natural state. But we're gonna be growing these little eyelashes out. Now I'm not gonna say that I won't ever get false lashes again, because that would be a lie, because sometimes I'd be tempted during the day. But what I will say is I do want to start working on growing my lashes back out. But this is your girl with none of that on. So I'm going to work on those things, and then I feel like there was something else. My foot is falling asleep. Like, I've been sitting on my foot for like 10-12 minutes straight. So I am going to work on that. There's some other things that I need to get done, phone calls I need to make, those types of things. But I definitely wanted to get on here to let you guys know the only way that you're going to be your best self is if you're setting the goals, you're investing in yourself, and you literally have to put in the work. You can't say, I want to be great at this, or I want to be successful, and then you don't even go put in any work. You can talk all day, but if you're not putting in the work, you're not making progress, how do you expect to get the results? So let's put in the work. When you are sleepy, find a way to propel through, whether you take a little REM nap, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, or you take your full-on hour. Whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position to win is what you need to be doing. If you need to cut off a group of friends because they're not serving you, if you need to cut off that relationship, those acquaintances because they're not serving you, family members, in the end of the day, you have to do what is great for you. And sometimes the things that we think should be great for us are the worst for us. So you have to let life come as it comes. Don't try to force don't try to force start the way that life is supposed to go for you. Oh, I want this person to be in my life, and God's like, girl, they stress you out, or girl, they're not supposed to be in your life because they're only here to destroy you. And you're like, but they're so this and they're so that, and it's just like, I done gave you how many signs that this person is not for you, and you're still trying to keep them in the midst. Benefit of the doubt is not given multiple times. Benefit of the doubt is given once, maybe twice, but really once. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, at that point you're looking stupid. So you might want to get it together. So that's that. I don't know. I'm feeling like life has been lifing. Let's be clear, but I really strongly believe that with the progress I've been making, the things I've been doing, the dedication I've been having, the commitment, the consistency, the discipline, everything that I've been possessing is what's getting me exactly to where I'm supposed to be and need to be. Because there's been days where I've been extremely sleepy. There's been days where I've had something to do every single day. This is scheduled. I gotta go here. I gotta go do this. I gotta go every single day. And even though it can be draining and overwhelming at times, it's like, but when I look back, I'm like, I just accomplished a lot. Like 80% of my to-do list in life is complete at this moment for the time frame that I'm supposed to have completed it. So I'm just like, we're not too far off the marker. We got this. So as long as we set the goals, especially this week, if I'm super intentional about what I'm doing this week and onward, we're good. This week is going to be a long week because there is a lot that I have to get done. But once we get into next week, we should be starting to transition into a smoother week, and we should be going into a really good quarter. So I'm super excited. Wanted to get on here to encourage you to keep going. When it feels like it's too much, it's just the beginning, because the toughest battles are not only given to the strongest soldiers, but the toughest battles are given to the people who want it, you know, who want more for themselves. Because it's like, you could be faced with adversity today. Are you going to quit? Or are you going to keep going? Are you going to allow that one circumstance to dictate your entire life? Or are you going to allow that to be a growth tactic? Or are you going to allow that to be something that just wakes you up? What is it going to be? So I think you have to determine, what do I need to do? What do I want to do? How am I going to be the better me? And once you figure that out, and once you get that together, you are going to be unstoppable. The only person, sorry for all those notifications. See, busy Monday. The only person who's going to be able to stop you from being great is you. And the people, the besties that you allow to stay around you, who are sucking the life out of you, draining the life out of you. If they are no longer serving a purpose in your life, cut them off. It doesn't matter who it is. You don't have to wish people evil or wish them bad to cut them off. And I think a lot of times in life, we as humans don't understand that letting go and cutting people off is all a part of the process. It doesn't, if it was easy, you wouldn't understand the blessing in disguise. If it were easy, you wouldn't be appreciative of your journey. So not every decision, not every choice is going to be easy, but it will be worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I know this is about, by the time I upload it, it'll be close to 20 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and go get some work done. I'm going to strive to get this uploaded today. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at Curly's the Victorious. Spelled the exact same way as my YouTube name. And I will see you beautiful babes in the next video. Thanks for tapping in.